Second Life is not a game. It is a multi-user virtual environment. It doesn't have points or scores. It doesn't have winners or losers.
Oh, it has losers.
I signed up for Second Life about a year ago. Back then, my life was so great that I literally wanted a second one. In my second life, I was also a paper salesman, and I was also named White. Absolutely everything was the same, except I could fly.
As Mr. Schrute so kindly addressed, Second Life is a free terrain that allows users to completely relive their current lives or to live another life entirely. From simple relaxation to sexual encounters, this cyber world aims to make what real life deems impossible possible for users. As the internet evolves, it creates more and more opportunities for every human being to explore their self-worth. Second Life capitalizes on the longing people have to find value in their lives. People can create an alter ego of themselves who can be a more productive and more relevant character in an artificial world than their own person could ever be in the real world. Avid users find new hobbies, interests, and even personality traits. As we sought to find out how this extended community operates, it was easy to observe that the body that makes up Second Life is functioning more and more like a microcosm of the real world. The blogs devoted to the interface offer topics and discussion boards ranging anywhere from cyber dating to e-commerce using real money to virtual nonprofit activities such as the Haiti relief effort, which has raised over $2 million. After learning about these revolutionary uses of Second Life, one would think that the general direction of the interface is positive. However, some observers have pointed out a pretty blaring dark side of the phenomenon, the loss of self. Preceding video showed a darkly comic look at the inevitability of reducing time spent in real life while exploring the Second Life interface. Second Life's official website reported last Friday that user hours surpassed 100 million hours this quarter for the sixth straight time. Talk about a loss of cognitive surplus. As the interface evolves, Second Life becomes a more and more legitimate economy. This idea of a real market in a virtual world is the most surprising attribute of Second Life to new users. The cyber economy that the system consists of includes a floating currency called the Linden, which trades at 268 per US dollar, as well as a central trade index called the Lindex. The current money supply within Second Life is worth over 26 million US dollars. After reviewing some of the positives and negatives that the inevitable growth of Second Life offers, we interviewed Richard Johnson, an avid user of SL, to gain some insight on an inside view of the prominent alternate world. Okay, Andrew, how have your perceptions of Second Life changed as you become more immersed in the site?
Well, Mike, as I've become more familiar with the actual user interface and the whole platform as a whole, I've actually realized they do offer great services in regards for education purposes, science, religion, even a lot of business applications and things such as the arts. But I think Robin Williams actually said it best to Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting when he stated that, talking about just art, that, you can't tell what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel. You never actually stood there and looked up at the beautiful ceiling and stuff like that. As hard as Second Life tries to actually be able to create a virtual world for people, they're always going to be missing that human element. And although it's kind of a great tool for communication purposes, there's already better platforms that exist for that, such as Facebook and things of that nature. Therefore, I don't think the outlook for Second Life is good because it's never going to be able to put that human element into the whole piece.
Throughout this experience, we were able to ponder on Richard's final statement. The idea that we give so much of our lives freely on the internet can be quite troubling. The amount of information at our fingertips, however, is mind-blowing. This trade-off will define our generation. The anticipation is mounting to find out if the rapid and immense growth of the internet was a pioneering act that will be remembered as a milestone to man's success, or the catalyst that led to our demise. For now, we're stuck here contemplating, how far does the rabbit hole go?